güey, pues yo creo que cuando haces algo con amor, güey, yo creo que se nota, güey. ¿No? ¿Qué es eso? Ah, es el sobrecito de ketchup. Dormir. O sea, o te tienes que dormir en esta o no puedes escoger. Una maleta abierta, güey. Yo creo que esta madre le faltó como que un poco de... ¿Cómo se le puede decir?
And Jocelyn is looking at him, and it's so obvious that she forgot her line, and of course she did, because she only got off book a few days before, and he's just staring at her.
Uh-huh.
And Todd needs her to say it, otherwise the whole scene makes no sense, and it's dead quiet. It's opening night. And so then she just says, "Who are you? The Pirate of Penzance?" Tess,
Así es, mi estimada. Cuando
are you
quiera le
even
destapo lo que
listening to
quiera.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm listening.
If you want to just drive quietly for a while, that's fine. I can do that.
Eso es que podría usar para mi video porno, güey. Qué pendejo estoy, güey. Ah, qué viejo más aburrido. ¿Qué andará por ahí, Franchi? Ok. Te darán un logro por andar jugando con esta güey también. Puta, ya lo bugué, güey, ya no se mueve. Ahí está. ¿Es lo mismo? Pues... Pues sí. Hay que meterle trama, güey. No, mames, no puedes llegar y andar destapando cosas así de un momento a otro, güey.
Did I put it in the glove box?
No, güey, porque no, imagínate qué tal que la termino ahorcando, güey, chido, güey. Se me pasa la mano, güey. Y cuenta como sacrificio, güey. No, no me rifo, güey. No jalo. Ese pedo no está chido, güey.
Oh no.
What?
My cell phone. I left my cell phone at the hotel.
Are you sure?
Yes, I looked everywhere. It's not in the glove box. It's not in my backpack. I don't have the charger either. I must have left it on the charger at the hotel.
Tenemos que volver.
We have to go back and get it.
Tess, we have been driving for over an hour already. We are not driving all the way back to the motel just so you can have your phone for one day.
You don't understand.
Si no hablas por acá, que alguien se lo lleve. Pues sí, no.
It might be gone if we don't go back for it.
I'm sure it'll be in the motel lost and found. We can pick it up on the way home.
Mom, we have to turn around. We haven't been driving for an hour.
Yes, we have. We left 1 hour and 18 minutes ago.
Well, we can drive faster on the way back.
I am not breaking the speed limit and getting pulled over and getting a ticket because you can't wait till tonight to get
You know, I wouldn't have left my phone there if it wasn't for you. You were lying to me, and I was so distracted. And now you won't even go back. And
Hold on. I was lying to you? When was I lying to you?
Luego, que tomas pastillas, luego que quedas con...
you didn't tell me we could stay with August. Why would you just lie to me and say August was unwilling to help us?
I didn't lie. She doesn't want to help. Helping would be buying the house, and when I asked, she said no.
But she offered to let us stay with her.
And I said no. There's a million reasons why that's a bad idea.
At least we'd be sleeping in a bed and not a car.
We aren't gonna sleep in the car. I'll figure something out.
Aren't you concerned? We have no plan. You have no plan.
I have a
Es que se
plan.
calienta, güey.
Money might be
O sea, está
Right. But it's not like
esponjadito,
I
güey.
don't have a job.
Creo que estaríamos... Invito.
Why don't you like August?
Excuse me?
Está
Where did
bonito.
you get
Sí, güey,
that idea?
no mames, tengo
You always
añísimos, güey,
act
con
like she's
estos...
a pain when she's
Con
just
este y con
trying
el
to
otro, güey.
help.
Con
It's
los
like
dos.
you're jealous of her.
First of all, I am not jealous of her. It's a lot easier to make money when you live by yourself, especially if you're so far away. Your own family is an afterthought. I had to do all the work for Grandma. August just stayed in Chicago.
You're making her sound so selfish. She's not like that.
You've never lived with her, Tess. It's not gonna be like your little vacation. August thinks she knows what's best for everyone. I can't be around someone like that every day.
Wow. I can't imagine what that feels like. Do you think you're the only person with problems and the rest of us are just running around doing whatever? You're exhausting. No wonder Dad left.
Don't bring your dad into this.
Why not? Why can't we talk about Dad? Actually talk about Dad for once? The divorce,
I don't want to have this discussion right now.
Fine. You don't want to have this discussion? I'll just find out when I go to Nevada.
What?
When I see Dad when I go next month.
You're not going to Nevada next month.
Yes, I am. I already have the tickets.
What do you mean? With what money?
From my business, I'm going.
From your
and-
business. I can't believe you. That you would go behind my back?
If you just told me what was happening, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to ask Dad to tell me the truth.
The truth? Please. Oh, so that's what this is all about, huh? You want to know what's the truth? Fine. Here's the truth. The divorce wasn't mutual. I divorced him.
You...
Your father announced he was going to Reno to become a full-time gambler and expected me to say, "Oh, sure, honey, feel free to abandon me and my daughter and dying mother to try out your next get-rich-quick scheme." What? What kind of person would think a marriage could work with that kind of distance? So then I have to be the bad guy, just like always. He gets to run away and be the fun parent, and I have to be the mean mom and do all the work. So I divorced him. I'm sure he's just as proud of his new job as I am, and that's why you're hearing about it now. So sure, go to Nevada, ask him all about it. I'm sure he'll tell you the truth.
Ey, está como... Ey, yo tengo un chingo de merca. Bueno, Bueno, es que creo que no se vio bien, ¿verdad? Cuando sacamos el estudio número B, no mames, tengo un chingo de merc de... Por lo menos de Nintendo, güey. Puta madre de merc. Creo que es del... no, güey, déjenme leer por lo menos lo que
It's a
tenía
dead
que
end.
hacer, güey.
It's not a dead end. We just have to get out and walk.
Where, Tess?
I don't know.
Número...
I'm trying to figure it out.
Ay, si en la secundaria empiezan a juntar
I think it's
números y
through here.
letras, güey, yo puedo decir que el número
Thanks
B
for the
existe.
help, by the way.
Look, I know you're upset. We both are. Let's just get in, see what we can find about Pierre, and get out. Before I change my mind.
Agreed.
Qué pendejo, no me di cuenta, güey. Ay, bueno, parece que por fin llegamos a la casa flotante que vimos en la foto y que probablemente la universidad también conocido como Pierre de Trek. Ojalá lo encontremos aquí, valga la pena. Esta me está matando. Bueno, no sé, a lo mejor y vamos a acabar el con... Ya no me falta mucho, güey. Ya no me falta mucho para poder terminar esa madre, güey. Ok, siento que al juego le faltan cuadros, güey. No sé por qué. Como que se ve raro. A ver, ¿y aquí qué hay, güey?
Pierre! Pierre was here.
Looks like we're on the right track.
¿Es en serio que es todo lo que le vas a decir? ¿Algo más? No. Ok, notas, papel, sombrero, nada. A ver, aquí abajo. Botella. Botella. Anzuelo. El mismo. Ok. Aquí nada. Cubetas. Acá, ¿qué es esa madre, güey?
Yikes.
Chillo.
Somebody has anger issues. Couldn't just set down the knife gently, could ya?
Ok, creo que aquí ni nada relevante. Creo que no estoy perdiendo mi tiempo.
Is that dried blood? Ew, 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 ew. Why on earth did I just touch that?
Sangre que probablemente sea de pescado, ¿va? Creo que aquí no tenía la costumbre de lavar platos. ¿Qué tal este pinche plato? Esta me queda. Ay, señor. Bueno, pues no hay nada, güey. Ok, pues por aquí no. ¿Por qué los bugueo, güey?
How are we supposed to get on board?
Maybe there's something around here we can use.
Queremos quedar hasta la casa flotante, pero sí, entonces, con las piernas hay algo por aquí que podamos... O sea, pues es la tabla, ¿no? ¿Esta?
This is so stupid. We're trespassing. We need to go back home.
But
What if you fall off and break your neck, Tess? Or who knows what's even in that boat? Or if the floorboards are all rotted, or...
But we're already here. And the trailer home...
Mobile home.
The mobile home was fine. I just think... If we go back now, what's the point? Don't you want to know what happened to Grandma? To find Pierre?
Okay, fine. You stay here, and I'll see what I can find.
No, you can't go in without me.
Don't tell me what I can't do, Tess. No matter how grown up you think you might be, I'm still your mother.
You're right. I'm sorry. We've done all of this so far together. I just don't want to give that up.
All right. We'll do it together, but I should go first.
No, I should go.
No way! What if you fall off?
I could say the same to you. I should go first. I'm not gonna let my poor, aged mother walk across a rickety bridge before I'm sure it's safe.
Let's flip a coin. Call it heads or tails.
Heads. I lost?
In a manner of speaking.
After you.
All right. Here I go.
Careful.
Not very climactic.
Not quite as scary as I thought.
Yeah, this thing is pretty sturdy. Especially for just sitting out here for a few decades. Let's hope we can say the same for the rest of the boat.
Ok. A ver, ¿qué más hay? No, no habrá algo de... De utilidad, guión, interés, guión, algo que tenga que ser, guión, algo para no estar pendiente. No, no hay nada. Ok, está bien. A ver, Ay, no te atores. A ver, alguien tenía problemas de alcoholismo, güey.
Quite the party boat Pierre had going on here.
No kidding.
I kind of want to clean up the rest of these.
Ugh, why?
Well, they're all in the bucket except these two. They've been separated from their friends for so many years. Now they will be reunited at last.
Hay una bengala ahí, güey. Supongo que eso será para después, ¿no? Me imagino que lo lógico es... Pues es entrar aquí primero, güey. Ok. A ver, y aquí... Ahora, ven, más botellas. ¿Qué es esto? Me sorprendió recibir a gente tan pronto. Son que flotante de idea romántica que voy juntos en el agua. Pero no creo que vaya a ser un poco pequeño para los dos, incluida un adolescente. No podré saber qué es antes de tomar esta decisión. Seguimos aquí esperando a que se enfríe todo. Si bien estoy emocionado por comenzar esta nueva vida de cero, cada vez me propongo más cosas. Cómo reaccionar a las niñas con todo, como bien. ¿Crees que pensaría? Simplemente desaparecemos. Por una madre. Ya no. Vendría la gente a buscarnos. ¿Estoy seguro de que no hay otra manera? Gele.
A letter from Grandma.
Can you imagine if my mother had actually moved us up here to stay?
I'd be Canadian.
You wouldn't even exist.
Whoa. What?
Well, who knows if I would have had a daughter if my whole life had changed back then. I certainly wouldn't have met your father.
Wow. So this is like looking into an alternate reality. I'd like to live in another reality.
Like what?
One where we were really rich, and you could fix up the Andromeda and make every play there amazing?
Tess.
And we could keep Grandma's house and make it all perfect, like better than it's ever been?
There's no way to that reality from here.
Ok. ¿Y esto qué es?
Wow. This is from when Grandma was really young.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this one.
You look a lot like her.
Really? I always thought I looked more like my father.
Maybe you were just imagining things?
What? Oh, you mean because he might not have been my father? I suppose I can see the resemblance now that I think about it.
You have her smile.
Ok. Creo que nada de esto se puede agarrar. No. Ok. Revista para hombres, caballero, doctora de 1968, 12 páginas de fotografías de las llegas de Islandia. Novela Estambul de noche del autor Kamikaze Richard Wolff. Universitaria de invierno. Entrevista al director. Ficción de morde. Ok.
Wow. Cool.
Tess, don't touch that!
Why not? It's just as grimy as anything else in this boat. Plus, I want to find out what the winter campus fashions were in 1968.
Mamá, ¿por qué las hojas de la revista están pegadas, güey?
It's literally been right here for 30 years.
I mean before that. Like... Never mind. And I think it was fringed jackets.
The winter campus fashions in 1968?
And patterned tights. But really, put that down.
Ok. Y ya.
It's locked. This must be where the money is.
I seriously doubt that, but regardless, we'll have to...
Can I just kick it in?
I'd say you're free to try, but I don't want you hurting yourself.
How sturdy can it be? Ow. All right,
Oye,
pretty
oiga,
sturdy.
güey. ¿Qué show? La oficina lo que ha podido arreglar todo pero está cerrada porque nunca no es fácil. ¿Ahí te gusta el pelón? Consuelas nada más.
Boy,
Tomar sombrero de capitán.
really getting into the sea captain persona, aren't we? Did the boat ever even leave this dock?
¿Qué? ¿La trola? ¿Lentes? Sí. Sí, sí me late. Un leve. Ya ves que no soy muy dulcero. Gastos de viaje, tanque de gasolina, postales, mapa, almuerzo, beef, motel, paquete de 6 cena, hamburguesa, sellos, desayuno, licor. ¡Ah, la ve! Ok. Ya vemos en qué se gasta en el bar.
Damn, 40 grand.
We've definitely found our man.
This must have been from when he drove up here. Imagine spending $6 on a steak lunch.
Or $7 for a tank of gas.
Did people just drink more back then?
Yeah, I think so. But this is a lot, even for 1968.
A mí siempre me gustaron los dulces con chile, sin acá. Yo creo que mi dulce favorito, güey, siempre fue el...
Cool. Nobody to spy on, though.
Los Lucas siempre me gustaron, güey. Up to ley contar entonces que costó recibí del señor vieja, cambió de onda, que es flotante de idle own. Ok.
$3,000? For a houseboat?
Are you saying that's a lot or a little?
Es...
These are like
¿Mucho?
$1968, right? I mean, $3,000 then is probably like...
Vean, no sé, güey.
$1 million.
Jesus, Tess, how do you think inflation works?
I think for any dollar amount before 1970, you just multiply whatever the price was by 1 million.
I see. I'm sure the Federal Reserve would love you.
So how much then?
I don't know. $10,000?
Well, that was my second guess. So, what else could you have bought for that much back then? A car? A nice car?
Probably. Maybe.
Yeah, so this crappy boat for the same amount you could buy, like, a sports car with? Seems like a lot.
But you can live on a houseboat.
You could live in a sports car, if you don't have a very high standard of living.
Yeah. Much higher standard of living on this rotting houseboat.
No, creo que prefiero el chamoy, güey, por mucho, güey. Digo, los Lucas siempre me mamaron, güey. Tanto el de... Ay, el de chile en polvo. Que le chupas a la paleta. y luego le sacudes. Y llenas la paleta con el chile y le vuelves a chupar. Ese mero, güey. Y los squinkles, güey. Los squinkles también me mamaban, güey. O sea, los dulces, güey. Con ese evento trabajo con el... Ah, nada más te falta el pelón, güey. Y ya estufas, güey. Estamos hechos.
Dodge this.
Ok, este es el piso de abajo. Obviamente. Chaleco salvavidas.
Oh, it's for 4 players. Sorry, Pierre.
También los que me gustaban mucho. Por favor, basta de decir que son tonterías. Que son tonterías. Eso nos afecta a los dos. No, todo lo que grabamos, ¿verdad? Soy quien decidió cruzar la frontera y esperar a que tanta gente empiece una idea de cero que se deja en la noche a la mañana. No importa cuánto dinero vea por medio. Quiero que veas que el dinero no puede comprar amistades valiosas que tengo desde que era niña. Mi relación con mis padres y mis hermanos. Trabajo que me da satisfacción porque puedo ayudar a las personas. Que mis hijas crezcan con la amorosa compañía de sus abuelos y de sus amigos. Estas son las cosas que me pides que renuncie a cambio de qué: aislamiento, un lugar desconocido, una casa flotante con goteras, dinero para gastar, ¿en qué? ¿De qué nos sirve si perdemos todo lo otro, Helen? Oh, lo ven, tienes razón, o sea,
You tell him,
tienes
Grandma.
razón, güey.
Yeah, not one to mince words.
All those years of writing advice columns paid off, I guess. Kinda nice that she was thinking about you guys, too. Not just uprooting your life, dumping you in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I can't imagine what it would have been like to grow up here.
You'd have to learn French.
Sacre bleu.
Oh no, it's already happening.
¿Qué crees que a mí la versión de paleta no me late, güey? Pero el chile prefiero el original, güey. Como que está más cómodo chuparle. Ey, y también me gustaban machín. Yo creo que por eso, desde ahí se descontroló mi fetiche, güey. Pero las paletas que eran acá con forma de pata, güey, que traían el polvito que tronaba, güey. Esas no es como me gustaban, güey. ¿Eso qué es? Ledger. Libro de contabilidad. Fecha de inscripción, débito, crédito, efectivos, dominantes de viaje, almuerzos, postales, etcétera, casa flotante, recibo, póker, lechosa, comida, licorería, whisky, vino, suministros para las niñas, paso inglés, comida, suministros para la abundancia, salvavidas, equipo de navegación, carrera de caballos, vestido, comida, café, vino, ropa de cama, ropa de préstamo para casa, cálmate, efectivo, Cavalier, whisky, over vodka, poker cavalier, pase inglés, póker, almuerzo de los chicos, marzo, mayo, julio.
Boy, he really burned through it.
I can't imagine just spending $40,000 on nothing.
Well, some of it was on this boat.
Yeah, seems like he really loved it.
Can you imagine Grandma living here?
Can you imagine August living here?
Maybe then she would have been a famous painter, because she would have, like, had to paint a bunch of stuff to make it less ugly.
For sure.
And you and Grandma would have had to fish every day.
This is a very tempting scene you're painting.
I'm imagining something like Little House on the Prairie, but on a boat.
Little houseboat on the river?
Rolls off the tongue.
Porque le puedo meter todo. Bueno, pues es que ya cuando uno tiene experiencia, güey, pues es que yo creo que ya es más fácil, güey, unas cosas para unos que para otros, güey. ¿No? Sartén, güey. Bueno, aquí no hay nada, güey. Esto. Nuevos robos en Porto, policía local, está buscando el grupo de ladrones que lleva la cantidad de dinero en efectivo de Clayman Clothers. Sábado por la noche, según la policía, los ladrones se rompieron la antena alrededor de una 20 AM, donde una carga fuerte, droga, bolsa de dinero, no hubo testigo, no recomendaron las empresas locales, todo el dinero efectivo en el banco, al final de cada día hábil, dijo el oficial Randall. Boston, la policía de Portland destaca que los adolescentes hayan sido detenidos demasiado arriesgado dejar de nada la tienda durante la noche. La policía del estado de Michigan internacional tiene detenidos para cualquier información sobre la identidad de los ladrones.
The burglary ring! Mom, Grandma's boyfriend here was a bank robber. Why else would he have this?
Maybe my mother sent it to him.
For what?
To keep him abreast of current events?
Oh, come on, Mom. Grandma had a thing going with a bank robber. How cool is that?
Well, okay, they didn't rob any banks. It was the jewelry counters at department stores and things like that.
Department store robber doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
And it wasn't robbery, it was burglary.
What's the difference?
A robbery is when you take something from someone under duress. A burglary, you take it when they're unaware, I think.
You think?
Listen, it's been a while since I've brushed up on my criminology.
And why are they so sure it was men?
What?
It says the men broke into the store, but there were no witnesses. So how do they know it was men?
You're thinking lady robbers.
Like Catwoman.
I like it. Very cinematic.
Do you think Grandma could have helped?
Are you seriously asking if I think my mother was an accomplice in all this?
Why not?
She had 2 kids at home, and I just don't see it.
Seems like there was a lot about Grandma you weren't seeing.
Excuse me?
Am I wrong?
Maybe not.